Hello everybody, welcome back to this old trike. Today, I hope is the last day of my winter prep. So what I'm gonna do is record some of the movements I make today, some of the things I'm gonna be doing. This is gonna be a bit of a vlog post, I guess. I'm not gonna highly edit this. Just gonna really throw it together and try to get it up tomorrow morning for you. Quick background on what I've done so far. As you know, I own some three-wheelers. We also have a camper. We have an enclosed trailer, which is behind me there. Not going to get put away today because I got to use that for something tomorrow. Stay tuned. I'll allude to that in a bit. We got a boat. Where's the boat? The boat's right there. So the boat, the enclosed trailer, and the camper go in my barn over there. The big part, tall ceilings, you've seen that. I've got more machines in there than I'm allowed to have. Not allowed to have, but more machines that I can have in there. Stop following my face. Follow my face. There you go. I've got more machines in there than will allow me to fit the boat and the enclosed trailers. So what we're gonna do is, you know how when you run out of space on your computer and you get the notification, you're running low on space. Would you like to defragment now? If my pole barn could send me notifications, it would be sending me that notification. You've seen this before. Let me show you right now. Okay. Quick summary before we do any work. You've seen this in my last video on my 350X, which is still sitting right here. Look at that. So this is not optimally using space. So we're going to pull probably all of these out. I'm not going to mess with the machines that are behind me, which are all the sport machines. 200Xs, 250Rs, 300Xs. I'm going to leave this here because if I want to rip one of these in the winter, this will be a pathway that I can get them out. The struggle with collecting things like this, when you have to store them away for the season, whatever you put on that back row is inaccessible, or it is very inconvenient to access them. So what we're gonna do is, I don't ride these 90s. I'm going to pull everything out, put the 90s along the back wall. This desk is going to be rehomed and go to, that desk is going to go to my brother-in-law. My dad's old drafting table. My dad's old drafting table is going to get moved in the corner. I'm going to move the motors that are in the corner out. We're going to clean things up. 90s against the wall, 110s, 125Ms, the mid-level machines in the middle, the hardtails, and then the big reds, 250SXs here. So I can get those out because those are what I'm more likely to want to take a rip on in the winter. So that's the plan for this area. So this will be 3 rows of Trike Tetris, as I like to say, where you kind of, I'm going to keep it PG, but where you do this with them. This makes a fatter row. The other alternative to this is you go wider and the front tire goes all the way to the back, which is probably what I'm going to do on this end. And that is that's my plan. So the way I figure, I can fit about 8 to 10 more machines in here in that configuration. Let's see if I'm right. So out here, as I mentioned, you've seen video of this. This is where I keep the B team, the less nice machines. There are some really nice machines in here right now that need to go in the other room. My camper is in place. My enclosed trailer is going to go right there. My boat's going to go right there. If I can stick another machine up on its back end next to the boat, which is unlikely, but if I can, I will. we've been kind of doing that level of organization here. Got the 70s lined up. This is every 70, 85, 84, 3, 3, 2, 1, 80, 79, 78, 74, and 2 73s. Got some 110s, the ATC 200 no letters, and the predecessor, the ATC 185 no letter. The plan is, though, this mess of machines here, these big reds, that 87 125M, they're going to the front room. This big red's going to the front room. And then we got to see from there. These two 86 125Ms are going up, and this 78 ATC 90 is going up because it's really nice. But then we got to wait and see. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10 machines. We're going to start with 10 and see what we have. But if all those were gone, I'm backing into something. If all those were gone, everything that's not over there can get over there. My snowmobile will be positioned ready for snow, which could come anytime now between now and January, on or off. But that will allow me to get my other trailer in here, my boat in here, and have room. And then I got to do some more organization. Some other things you may have only noticed in the background. That's my 6-foot Honda sign that I got from my very good pal, Vinny Staffa, who's getting married here in a couple weeks. I've got a blue Honda sign over there somewhere, blue letters, 3 foot. I think I'm going to put the red Honda sign up on this wall between this post and this post whenever I can do it. Cold and plastic doesn't really go together, so it might just be tucked away till maybe next year. We'll see the state of our country at that point and if it's even worth doing anything. Yeah. I got a couple rolls of insulation. I got to get a couple more for inside that room. I need to insulate it. I'm going to call that my bonus shop, a little 12 by 32 foot addition that we kind of built in there. And I got to finish up my barn doors, but the focus now is to get these things put away. I've gone as far as I can, and the weather is changing. I got ice in places. Snow has popped up in the forecast. The boat's still in the field. It's unacceptable, and maybe we'll do some time lapse if I can remember where my GoPro is. Not going to try to make this a long video. Not going to try to teach you much of anything. Maybe how to winterize some stuff. Other than that, but I got things to do, so if it comes between showing you what I'm doing and getting them done myself, I'm going to have to get them done myself. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm not going to do vlog videos all the time. But I don't know, just trying to show you the other side. You know, there's more to life than just pushing these things out and taking pictures of them like they were meant for. That's what Honda designed them for, so people could push them out on their green grass and take pictures. But there's more to life than just that. No, I'm just wasting time. Let's get going. Okay. That wasn't quite an hour. We've got this wall freed up. Well, that little girl's been there for a while. I should check on her. This wall is freed up. The desk is emptied out. My dad's drafting table is awaiting its new home back in this corner. We had 2 motors back here. Got a couple motors here. 87 200X. I believe these are both 86 350X. Confirmed, yes. Yes, yes. So I'm going to put my dad's drafting table here. That's going to free up once this desk is gone. This whole length of wall. And I think I'm going to start with the balloon tire 90s pretty much at that line. And stagger them all the way down, see how far we get. If there's room on the end, we'll start in with the 78 110 and my 82 110, which are my nicest ones. And then we'll come back through with 125Ms and 200s and 185Ss and see how far we get. One of the things I realized I hadn't thought much about was the first and second gen 250Rs and my quads. I kind of want to leave these available because people have been asking to get a video of these and do a comparison video. What I'm going to have to do for that is study up and get some info from my good buddy Ethan Bennett and probably Chris Picariello, because they are the air fooler aficionados as far as I'm concerned. And John Robertson is also amazing at rebuilding these motors. But we're getting off topic. Name dropping. I got to figure out how I'm going to move that desk. That's why I had to stop. I might use a big red. I think I'll do that. So that desk is moved. Just kind of set it on the back of that because it was convenient. Hopefully it leaves the barn this afternoon. Drafting table is tucked back in its new home. Gotta get a stool for it or something. But something can go there. Maybe the motors go underneath. I don't know yet. Figuring it out. If you've watched my other video about the pole barn evolution, that might make sense. My dad stored his cars here. This was how it looked when I took over ownership. It originally was this portion, half of it, and he doubled it. And you can see the line in the concrete here. This is the original half. That's the new half. The newer half, I guess, that I added on the backside. But from this point, we can start putting 90s right down through. I think I'm going to start with my red 90, which is the nicest here, and then maybe go red, red, blue, blue, green, green, yellow, yellow. Stay in order all the way down. And we'll see how that works out. But I'm going to start it right on that line right there. Here we go. Okay, we've got all these in position. Had to dose up a couple of the tires. You probably saw me do that. Now, I guess I'll say this at this point. It isn't ideal. It's less than ideal to store these sitting on the ground, especially sitting on unsealed concrete like they're sitting right now. I don't like this. I have a bunch of square tube that I'm welding into stands that will have casters on them so I can keep them off the ground yet keep them mobile too. So that is a project for the winter. I had thought potentially of laying carpet down. I've got some remnants and whatnot, but gosh, that would have been a nightmare getting them all in there with the carpet moving around, and I will make it. If I can't get to the stands, I will cut some 2x6 and make little stands out of those for the rear axles and whatnot, but we'll see. So we're going to store those right there. These don't get ridden, so it's good that they go there. Some people say, oh, you should put in a shelf, but the problem with this room is I've got all that signage up there. A lot of that came from my father, and a lot of it is from a store that my grandfather used to run. You can see Fraser's Grocery. He was he ran a Gulf gas station. C.L. Fraser's, Chuck Fraser. A lot of the stuff on the shelves is from that upper shelf. A lot of that stuff was tucked away in my grandpa's basement. This boat motor was tucked in there. My dad had this on a hydroplane a long time ago when he was a kid, back in the 50s. I'm a little disheveled just from pulling stuff out and not getting it put away in time. So once we get the wheelers in here, assuming it's not utterly freezing right away, we'll maybe have a couple more weekends before the hard cold sets in to get the pool table cleaned off and kind of hit the reset button on that hutch, because now we've got some stuff to move around and find new homes for since we got rid of that desk. The Trevor Piranha signed backflip picture. That's kind of neat. Let's go get that 7890. And I've got this 82 110 over here. I think if I move that shovel, that broken shovel, and that little girl, I'll be able to get him in there. And that won't hurt anything. So let's try it out. Okay, we're back. Took a little lunch break and then I've been back at it. Let me show you what we've accomplished. Here we go. I tucked my 84 200S over there in the corner with the fairing. Kept the blue 110 with the fairing next to it for company. But I managed to squeak in 13 Hondas in this row. And I stuck the air-cooled 250Rs down here at the end, so they will be handy when we finally pull them out for a video. Nice little pocket of blue right there. So, what's going to happen now, I think, over here, I'm going to put probably 250R, four-wheeler, maybe the blue and white 250Xs and my 400EX, and then start in with the big reds, but might do some math first to see how that's going to work out. Got to put this desk somewhere in the meantime now. All right. Okay. We're just about done in this room. We've got the 88 Big Red. It's donor machine with Speedo. Positioned nicely to be wheeled into the shop at a later date. This row didn't go as I thought it would, but that's okay. So we got the 88 250R, the 250Xs. I thought I might be able to put these wheel to wheel and then go in, kind of like we've got the sport trikes over here. But that didn't. That's going to push things out here and make it too tight. I mean, obviously these sitting out here is too tight anyway. So maybe we'll ultimately do that. I don't know. Got that desk sitting there waiting for pickup. The other parts here. Get those out of the way very soon. Gotta do some decorating over there. Got a couple banners, or I got some stuff. But all the big reds are in here. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. 88's down there. I'll have to do a count. Maybe I'll shut this off, do a count, and I'll show you the other room. Okay? Okay. Okay. 58 machines in the other room. So that means there's about 40 something in here. We're going to clear out this bay and all this stuff. And back our trailer in here. Making sure I can fit over my stuff that I've put over there that I think I will. Once that enclosed trailer's in here, we'll get the boat in. And then we can be done, but we might tidy up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how long that takes, okay? Isn't this great? Aren't we having such a good time? No room for the big blue. Maybe if I hadn't brought in those blue 110s, I could have fit the big blue in there. This room isn't heated, so everything out here stays cold. That's all right. All right, let's get to work. Okay, we are doing some precision backing up here. I left myself just enough room. So I'm gonna give this another go. And I'm all by myself. I'm trying not to do a bunch of damage, so I think I might set the camera up and do maybe a time lapse. Once I know where the boat's gonna fall, I can spend more time organizing, which I'm running out of time tonight. So, all right, I'm gonna set this up. Yep, I think I'm as far back as I can go. I couldn't back it in all the way because my truck was going to hit the old TRX 200 here. So we pushed it the extra 3 feet by hand, which is good because that allowed me to get right up and in. So I could have got a little bit closer, right? But any closer I wouldn't have been able to fit down through here, and I barely do. Okay. I think we did good today. Oh, hey, what's up, brown headlights? Oh, hey. So now that, now that I've got these in, like I said, I got to pull this one out tomorrow for an adventure. Stay tuned. But this this tongue, where's my finger? Tongue comes off and folds back, so that won't be in the way. This gives us what, maybe 12, 15 feet between the door and the trailers to stage a couple things. All right. I think it's about 4:30. I took an hour for lunch or so. Got out here around 10, so what's the math on that? Five and a half. Just got a lot of organizing. Those will probably stay as they are. The stuff that's in here needs to get organized better, but I kind of got displaced, and that's why I was so out of sorts. Because when we built this wall, I pulled a bunch of stuff out of the way, and that room wasn't really organized to begin with. So what was in that room kind of threw up out here, and I'm still sorting it out. So I think that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. I might reconnect. Are you serious right now? Where'd you go? I record with a gimbal. It's supposed to follow my face when I tell it to. Yeah, I'm gonna connect to my trailer and make sure I'm ready for tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. My daughter's gonna go with me, and if you're watching this and it's Sunday the 21st, we're probably on our way. Maybe it's happened already, but we might bring more than one home, and they might be nice. They might be desirable machines. Oh, am I too close? I don't even know how long this video is. Hopefully it's not too long. Hopefully I didn't bore you. Hopefully I didn't embarrass myself showing you how I really live. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, be critical. Was this something I should do again? Or is this something don't ever do again? Waste of time. You don't really care. I'm not even sure I care. So if I don't care, do you care? I don't know. Anyway, have a great night. Thanks for watching. And look for the next video, probably gonna load sometime during the week. Thanks. Bye.